All right, guys. So I'm just doing a test here. But what we're going to do is we're going to react to a video here. Someone's going to be carrying, apparently, open carry. Um, and so what we're looking at here is open carry in the target and got stopped. Let's just go ahead and get it started and check it out. All right, this is a social experiment. Okay, I don't personally recommend it. Do, 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 do.
You know what I'm saying?
You get a cart? Go get a cart, big dog.
Okay, so we're open carrying in target. All right. So right off the bat, sometimes police officers are obviously going to be in more
I'm
plain
not sure.
clothes
Does
type.
that actually hurt people? Has bullets in it? What?
I'd like to know a little bit more
Yes, it's
about
legal. I'm
Yeah,
legal.
it's legal. Yeah.
right away. Nice. All right, so right away, someone comes up, obviously open carry, probably going to alarm some people. Unfortunately, depending on how you look, I'm not necessarily saying racism in this fact, but I'm just saying, depending on how you look and how you carry yourself, some people are going to clue in on that and be like, wait a second, that doesn't look normal. So let's see what happens further. Colorado fun here. Okay. Okay. All right.
What's up, Day Gang? Man, what's up with y'all, man? So today is a nice day. What you about to go do today? Listen, y'all already know.
I'm gonna
we in the
fast
state of
forward this
Maryland,
because
my
I
home
want to
state.
see.
So check it. Y'all know if y'all got y'all Maryland wearing carry, you know you can actually open carry or concealed carry instead of Maryland, right?
Okay, open or concealed. All right, let's go ahead and. Oh, hold up.
I'm not sure.
All right, let's see what happens.
Does that actually hurt people? Has bullets in it? What? He's got. Oh,
Yes, it's legal. I'm legal.
Does this actually hurt people? Okay.
what you doing? He just carries it.
Why is she up on her like that?
It's legal. Does he feel scared? He's got to protect himself like that. No.
Okay, so real quick, does he feel scared? So clearly, this woman is offended by him carrying. Not to get into whether or not she's this type of person or that type of person, but that kind of attitude really shows what you're dealing with. And so, from the point of view of a firearms instructor, this is kind of why you might want to consider what you're doing. Now, I'm on the bent that if you wanted to promote the Second Amendment and you're doing it as an activist, that's one thing. I think that you really need to be up on the laws and making sure that you're aware of what you're getting yourself into in the state that you're in and the way that they're going to handle it. I might even go as far to say that you might want to take other precautions and maybe even make sure that you've spoken to a lawyer and other things like that, even though it's quote unquote legal to carry in your state open. Okay. And in some cases, without even producing any type of permit, you're just allowed to carry open. You want to do your due diligence if you're going to do that. Now, if you're doing it for protection, there's a lot of things out there that are going to show that protecting yourself open carry is probably the wrong way to go. Number one, you are showing others your intent. In this case, even though some others like this woman in this video, are you scared? But that not being your intent may be to protect yourself. You're showing others that may be up to no good who you are, and you're giving them an opportunity to either hopefully avoid you or worse, and probably and likely in cases where this has happened, you're going to be the first target if they needed to take any kind of action to protect themselves or get the advantage. Let's continue on.
Yeah, you can.
I would just professional.
Oh, he is. He's an instructor.
Yeah, I'm a firearms instructor myself.
Okay, firearms instructor. Okay. Why is she whispering?
I don't know what's going on, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you. Same to you.
I don't know. What the hell she
I was
said?
trying to get the damn phone and you kept trying to take it from me.
No, I was doing it.
No,
I'm
you
talking
did not
about
didn't
that,
even
yeah.
do that. She was whispering in my ear. I wanted you to hear it.
I don't know. Okay. All right, cool.
That's number one.
That's number one.
Okay, so I don't know this person. It's the first time I've seen this individual, so I'm just going off the cuff here. That's obviously what a reaction is. Not knowing them, my first just judgment, if you will, is poor attitude for this kind of encounter. That's number one. That's the first one. So, if you're looking to get a rise out of people, I don't think that's going to be the smartest thing. And as a firearms instructor, you might want to consider what you're spreading out there to others who may not have your background, your understanding, or your legal knowledge, and encouraging them to behave in a similar way is probably not a great idea. Let's continue.
One, that shit. Wow. I don't know who about to go now. First off,
She scared the shit out of me.
I know she walked up on you quick as hell.
She scared the shit out of me. I was like,
Hit the phone.
Excuse the language.
you the one that fucking took the phone.
I
You
took
missed
the
all the
phone.
footage.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. You can't hear what the fuck she was saying.
What did she say?
I was trying to get the phone, so I'm like, give me the phone. Give me the phone.
All right, let's go ahead. It doesn't look like anything else happens, so let's go ahead and see.
I'm trying to hold the phone like this.
I didn't see no signs in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, let me get some time.
All right, gang. So look, we went to the Target. We had the one lady that started saying something. She was basically pretty much saying like, "Is he that scared? We had to carry a firearm, stuff like that." And I was trying to like tell her like I'm a firearms instructor, things like that. It's kind of like she didn't want to like say nothing to me, like she was kind of scared or whatever, but she was cool. I'm not tripping about it. But as we was walking around in that joint, I had a couple of people look. Like as I like walked down the aisle, they look and they would start staring. But of course, I'm not gonna just throw the camera in their face, y'all. But yeah, but other than that, like they did not care. Like, which was surprising to me because like you're not used to seeing no shit like that. But they didn't care. So I was like, all right, cool. We was gonna slide the Dick Sporting Good, but
all right. So I'm pretty much done with this video. To be honest, pretty disappointing to be real. If you're going to do something like that and you're looking to have any kind of interaction with the public and you're doing it kind of as an experiment, or like I said before, you're being an activist for the Second Amendment and you want to spread awareness and inform the public by carrying out that right that we have to carry a firearm. In this case, this individual, it was more like I want to see what happens. Oh, this is cool. I mean, that's my impression. And I think that that's dangerous, stupid, and pointless. Of course, people are going to think it's weird. As he said there, and he's like, oh, I saw people looking. Yes, it's not common in most places in this day and age, maybe more in Texas or some other states. But as we heard in Maryland, right, it's not as common to see that, and probably not as common to see it where he's at. Okay. And so I just think that ultimately, if we want to inform the public or have good interactions and a positive impact on our culture, it needs to be done in a responsible way. If you're going to do that and try to get some type of reaction so that you can engage the public, you need to have a positive message to spread to help dispel any worries or concerns and help them see that it's something that is normal or that it can be normalized and it's something that's important. Because ultimately, again, open carry, it draws attention. I'm definitely a proponent of concealed carry because the purpose is for you to not be known and for others to not know. And that way you can carry out your business, also not alerting any kind of person that's up to no good what your intentions are as in being, for self-defense. And so open carrying being more of a way to draw attention. In a lot of cases, if you go out there, you can see it. The police are getting involved. And again, that can be something that I personally don't want to be involved with. But if you're out there doing any kind of Second Amendment type of audits, if you've heard of, or any kind of Second Amendment activism, you need to be prepared with the laws, prepared to be positive and cordial and respectful to people, helping, being a help to your society, and not ultimately doing things that are going to promote a negative view, or a view in the case where this woman walked away probably not too happy, and probably didn't change her mind at all. In fact, probably reinforced her negative stereotype towards individuals carrying firearms, or individuals even owning firearms. As we know, right now there's a major push through ignorance and lies and deceptions and manipulations and propaganda to change the landscape of firearms in this country, by utilizing things like this. Ultimately, if we want to make a positive impact, we need to be, number one, a good example, and we need to promote things that are going to help us and help others and bring people into the fold, and show that not only are we responsible and respectful, and we have a purpose that is above being cool or showing off or getting a rise out of people, like in this video, in my opinion. I think that's where we want to go. All right. So for this first react, 11 minutes, a little long, but ultimately, guys, if you're going to carry a firearm on your person, do the work, do the research, know the laws, understand your purpose, know what you are going to do if you ever need to use that firearm and what those circumstances are. I don't recommend open carrying unless you have a very specific goal in mind and you're prepared to face the repercussions of that action, and to be prepared to face any kind of legal action brought upon you potentially by the city that you're in, based on the how it might alarm people, even though it shouldn't. And I agree, we live in a culture that's pretty weak when it comes to that. So anyway, check out more of the videos. So hopefully have more reactions coming soon. I want you guys to be smart, safe, and ultimately, being intentional, being brave is the motto here at Braveheart Training Academy, because we need to make sure that we are well researched and understood what our purpose is, and go out there with the right attitude, promoting good things that are positive, they're going to help people. All right. Peace.